Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I have mentioned in previous videos that this channel would have some oddball content from time to time. This is one of them. It's a fairly short video. It's just something I spotted when I was tidying up. So let's have a look. It's on the bench. Let's run through it. Now I was going through my old magazines, and I've got them going back to the early 70s when I started getting interested in motorcycles. And I found this, which you may or may not have seen before. It's obviously called On Your Bike, and it's a radical motorcycling journal which was circulating in London in the very late 70s, early 80s. Only lasted about 6 or 7 issues, I think. I believe they were hand distributed. No major distribution I'm aware of. Anyway, it's not the magazine itself I want to mention, although it was put together by some names that you might recognise, one of which Roger Willis, who went on to be the editor of Bike, and I believe is still doing motorcycle related things now to this day. And also another name I spotted, Anna Z, who I believe was a very important figure in the British Motorcyclists Federation, BMF. And no doubt, I haven't checked the other names, no doubt they probably went on to do similar interesting things. But the thing I wanted to show you, and the thumbnail for this video gives the clue, is that the story that struck me, and this trip would have taken place in 1979, judging by the date of publication of this magazine. And it's the tale of Eleanor and Sydney. Now, Eleanor was 80, Sydney was 79. And they took up motorcycling quite late, very late in fact, about 75 I think. And they decided they wanted a bit of an adventure. So they went to Ireland first of all, as a trial run on their Puch Maxis. And then they pointed their wheels the following year to Istanbul. Now, having travelled to Turkey in the late 70s myself, well, actually very early 80s, I know that the roads, certainly in eastern Greece, were pretty bad. Now, it doesn't indicate whether they travelled down through the Balkans or whether they went down through Italy and took a boat to Greece. Either way, long, hard, 2-month journey with a small amount of camping gear on Puch Maxis, which is frankly incredible. Now, I've tried to find out some more information online to see what happened. Clearly, they're not going to be with us now after all these years. It would be a miracle if they were. But the reason I decided to do this quick video is it really underlines that it's the spirit that counts, not what bike you've got, no matter how big, no matter how nice. It's the fact that you're willing to get off and just do it, which they did. So there you go. I was very happy to find this magazine again, and even more happy to read that story again because it's very life-affirming. And there's one final piece which I don't have an answer to yet, but I will try and find out. Is according to the text, which is written by Ros Pendlebury, they lost a jet on one of the Puch Maxis on the way. It was swallowed by the engine. And Sydney created one from a piece of toothpaste tube. And it says in the text that that jet resided in the Puch Museum in Austria. So I will try and find out if they still got it, just for a laugh. But anyway, there you go. A piece of stuff and nonsense, but interesting nonetheless, if you're that way inclined like myself. So there you go. A radical motorcycle journal from the late 1970s. And quite rare, I would imagine. I don't know how many would have been made. But interesting reading. See you again soon.